Alright guys, I want to welcome you to episode 21 and I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Alright guys, I just wanted to show you a little progress right here for Christmas. I spent a lot of time in my sheep farm, dyeing sheep all black, all the sheep black and getting the black wool and then dyeing them red and getting the red wool, whatever. Because I talked about, and I moved this, and we'll go look at it right quick. You'll see I moved the warehouse sign up above, and basically that's the hoppers with a mob farm. Takes mobs and they drop down to these hoppers. And I put a dropper right here at the very corner. And at first I just had stuff dropping down. I had like some hoppers down here with some half slabs. And I thought, well, I could build some kind of thing. And first I was going to do it out of glass, and I was going to do it out of brick. And I don't know, I come up with a half a dozen ideas. Hey, Enderman, welcome to my home. Don't touch any of my blocks. Get him, doggy. Oh, by the way, well, sidetrack time. Yes, this is sidetrack time. This is the time when I did a bunch of posters. I had all the wool, so I did a bunch of. I might have all the paintings. I don't know. I don't know how many paintings is in the thing. Of course, this is faithful, so I guess these are different than just a default pack. But I just plastered them on the back wall back here, and it just happened. The first one I did right here was this huge painting with this hand with this guy with nunchucks or something trying to. So I was like, okay, cool. But anyway. Sidetrack averted. So I've been working on this for a little while, and like I say, first I moved. I took all these hoppers down and put them all back up here, and took down that one platform that was right here, and then like halfway between here and here, I have found, and I'll see you up there. All right. In the effort of doing this, I was about right here, and I think there might have been a couple of blocks right here. And we met. My son was in here, and he was watching me. And we noticed that while I was standing right here, I mean, I was just standing right here. We were talking about the clock, how. And then look at them. This is the. Now, I'm sure there's. I don't know if I'm high enough for mobs not to be spawned, but I've lit up the. Well, I say I have. There's probably some caves that I lit up, but this seems to be the perfect spot. I mean, I'm right here, and I can see them falling, so I know it's working. And they just fall. So I've not done it yet, but I thought, man, I could just leave this thing running for a few hours in AFK right here, in this spot right here, and they ain't no telling how much, how many materials I'd have then. And see, there's the dropper. See the dropper light up, and yeah, they just whoa crapper. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? There's a creeper over the head of me. So did one of them fall right here, or did he just? No, really? Did he hiss as he went by? I did not know. I was like, man, I didn't think it. Wow. I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but I was standing here. I guess one of them fell from right here, and I could hear him. I could hear him hissing. That's crazy. Yep. Yep. Cool. All right. Yeah. Wow. I hadn't really paid attention to this thing. That's the Mumbo. That's the Mumbo Jumbo mob farm from Hermitcraft Season 2. It's fairly close to what he built. It's awesome. Wow. Cool. Alright. Whoa, I like to screwed myself. Let's see. That's why I had these blocks here. I knew there was a reason for that. I'll meet you guys back down at the yeah, alright, so in the back here I put a door, and you can see this is exactly what I did. I built this little chute start off with, I built the little chute, and I built my avatar, and it comes down, and basically it just comes down through the hat. I was sitting here and I was like, what can I do something that's kind of like Christmassy oriented? So I was gonna build my avatar. So then I built this little chute, and so things just fall right down there. I did have half slabs on there from before, but there's no need in having that. I just fall in these hoppers and go into the sorting system. So I mean, it's pretty straightforward right there. And like I say, the hat just, I mean, it probably looks a little goofy, but it works, you know what I'm saying? And it covers up that. So this guy's here to stay. So basically he's covering up the drops from the mob farm that goes down there. I don't know. I originally started, I built about, well, I think I might not built the target on the front of my chest, but I think maybe I did. I built one arm, and I built all the way up to the neck, and I built one arm. So I built this whole body and one arm, and maybe part of the face. I think I did over here, because that's where I was going to put it at, where you could, like, wow, boom, boom. And then when I was standing out here working on it, I kept looking back here thinking, well, what am I going to do over here? I had to go and put this blah, blah, blah. And I was like, ah. So then while I was out here, I was like, the sign was in the way, the warehouse. So I was like, well, what can I do with that? And then it's like, ah. So I hung it off the side of the, I swear I heard something. I hung it off the side of the hoppers, which he doesn't cover them up, but I thought, I could come back and, I don't know, do something there. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's like looking at the bottom of this is like looking at the bottom of that. I don't guess it makes no difference, does it? Yep, cool. Alright, I got some surprises. As you can see, this is not one of the surprises, but I built a rail here, and I've been working with these villagers slowly but surely. They've been making little babies, and this is coming down. And I saw the videos from Tango Tech and Doc M and all them talking about Uniberry bit, whatever, urinary bit, whatever the guy's name was. Anyway, he had this awesome village farm that was very simple and compact and worked. So I want to tear this down and then build that right in this area here, and hopefully I can record some of that. My only problem here is why I'm kind of just slacked off is the week before Christmas I'm being sent off to a training class to be gone for a week. So not the best time in the world to be gone away from home and work. So, but it's a requirement, and that's enough of that crap. Yeah. Anyway, surprise times. Found some amazing things. I found a jungle from some of my exploring earlier, but in you know what, I should have dumped all that stuff on. Yeah, let me show you a quick clip of some other little things I noticed. There were just a few seconds here and there of some things, and as I head to track for the jungle temple. But then I decided to just see what this does. Curious to see. Hey! Up! Here we go! Boom! Alright. I wound up with these little pieces stuck out. Yeah. Parkour! Yeah, right here is the portal that goes to the end, and right here is the ladder that goes up to the gold farm that's above the nether. So, and I'm not going to bore you with this long ride on this thing, but this is going to take us to to the jungle that I found. It's basically on an island out in the middle of an ocean. And the coordinates are something like minus 2300 by 3000, which is going to be important in the next section of this video. As we're here, and this is the portal to the jungle. I put a little door in here because, of course, I got one back there. Of course, I saw this glowstone and there's some other stuff. All this quartz. So, yeah, looking forward to digging that up. Or is that the right thing to say? Maybe just mine it. But anyway, let's hop through the portal. See you on the other side. What's really cool about this is about in the middle of this. Well, maybe not quite in the middle of this island. Guess what's down here? It's a jungle temple. I happen to look up on this. What is that? Oh, he's just on fire. I happened to just look up on this stupid thing. And so yeah, this is basically one big huge island, and I want to say I was right. I'm right on this here. The coordinates like minus 24. Well, like when I first come up, so like minus 2400 by 3100, something like that. But yeah, I was like, and I have not explored it. So we won't do that on. We'll do this at a later date. We'll explore this temple at a later date. I don't even remember what's in them and all. And we're gonna do a lot of tree chopping here. I'm gonna take a lot of this wood and make a cocoa farm back at the base. Is my plan. And I don't know, I just want to do something big, you know. But anyway, this is one of the first treats for this Christmas episode. Is that yeah, here's a jungle temple. Woohoo! And sheep in a tree. Man, there are a lot of animals stuck in the trees. There's 2 sheep right there. I saw all kind of animals just stuck in the. I guess that's really bad in jungle biomes. But anyway, yeah, Mr. Chicken, you're just like me. On to the next thing. I'm gonna port back to the nether and go into another direction. And in the meantime, I'm going to show you some clips of me traveling the ocean in a boat and some things I discover on the way. And I'm on my way to this jungle, or at least that's what I thought I was headed to. I'm going to show you these clips and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I will be collecting this glowstone, but not right now. Oh, and I forgot. Here we go. And on the other side of this portal is a really big surprise that I want to show you that happened completely by mistake. What's funny is after I built the portal to come back to here, and I went back and forth a couple of times, there was a creeper sitting right here and blew up on the way back through. So at least I remembered to bring this with me this time. I need to learn to keep one of these in my ender chest. But I think you guys are going to really like this whole thing. I lit all this up, and as you saw in the clip earlier, I was, you know, in the boat, and I really thought I was heading back to the jungle biome that I found. But somehow I got twisted around. Instead of going to negative 2000, I went to positive 2000, which you'll see here. You know, is about the same amount, or fairly close to what I had for the jungle, except for the x coordinate is a positive instead of negative. Don't know why I just didn't notice it. And I kept thinking, Jesus, I mean, the jungle was right around here, and I couldn't find it. I found this little island over here somewhere with some trees. Whoops. You might have seen my surprise. But anyway, this island attracted my attention because at first it had horses. So anyway, you might have seen my surprise, or at least you think you have. So what I find is a ocean monument. And I'm swimming around, doing my thing. And I find this little island, and I turn around, and I'm like, crap. Is that what I think it is? And I'm like, I'm not sure. And I look again, and I'm thinking, nah, I must be turned around again. So then I keep studying a little more, and bam! What do you see now? Ocean Monument? Ocean Monument. Ocean Monument. Ocean Monument. I don't know. Do they normally do that? Uh, so I found this, and of course, bazillions of blocks away, but hey, who cares? There's two. And then I began to do a little research, and I downloaded it and missed whatever to look at my map. You have to do some tricky stuff there too, but I didn't realize there were so many things in your world. I mean, for some reason, I always thought things were much more limited than what they are, but there's plenty of resources. So, sure. But anyway, I was like, well, it doesn't show ocean monuments. That's 1.8. Well, then I was reading in the Minecraft forum. Hey, look, if you go to the website, the same one that gives you the slime chunks, guess what? It'll tell you the ocean monuments. So I look it up, and of course, it shows these two after I found them, and but then I'm looking on my map, and there's like one like just a couple hundred blocks from where I'm at. I'm like, this is crazy. So anyway, and apparently there's a bunch of them in your world too. For some reason I thought they were very limited, but I guess if this is my world and I'm the only guy here, I own everything. So anyway, I just thought that was really cool, and what was really funny to me, and I don't know how many times I keep telling myself, always record, always record. It just takes up so much space. When I first got back over here and I saw this, and I had found that one, but didn't realize I had, it's like, well, it's the same one, I got confused. And then I saw that light right there. I was like, oh, well, there it is. It's down there. But that's the light from the same one. So then I even got more confused, thinking, okay, well, then, there's only one. And I just kept, moving around. So I said, you know what? I'm going to stack some glass on top of this right here. So I went out there, and they're shooting at you with their eye laser beams. I don't know who thought that up, but hey, it's like shark with lasers. They must be watching a lot of, what you call it, the Shagmaster. What it was those? Austin Powers. But anyway, I put a little thing with a light on it. I think, yeah. And so I was like, ha ha. So I found this one. I was like, it don't have the tower. So yeah, I think I even increased my, what you call that stuff? My view distance a couple of more chunks just so I could see both of these at the same time from here. And this is my little island base with my, is it 2 horses or 3? Yeah, my 2 horses. Little Joe and Little Joe 2. Nobody will probably know what that means. Who Little Joe is. That's from a long time ago. But yeah. Ocean Monument 1, Ocean Monument 2. That's just awesome. I don't know what you do with them, but I'm gonna work on everything I've ever seen people dip out all the water out of the ocean. So I guess that'll be my goal, is to dip the water out of 2 of them. I thought, well, maybe I could do something with this one because it's a little closer to my island, and then I could just completely tear this one down and just ravage all the resources from it. But you still probably need to get rid of the water to make that process easier. So obviously these are long-term projects. It's going to take me a few months probably to complete with the rate that I play. But I just thought, man, that's awesome. Too bad you just can't like pick all this up and take it, and I can just drop it right up on my base. But anyway, I'm sure with the help of portals and mine tracks, I can do some stuff. But anyway, yeah, let's just say, but anyway, one more time, please, because you didn't say it enough already. That's like my Christmas gift from my Minecraft world to me. So, Merry Christmas to Redtarget. I think I'm just gonna leave it there. Let's just hoppity scoppity up there. Let's just pop up on this little thing right here. And jumpity jump. Here we go. I just think that's really cool. 2 ocean monuments. I mean, they're fairly close. Fairly close. Can't wait to go in them and get all like those sea lanterns. I definitely want those things. So anyway, and you know, I don't know. That'll keep me occupied for a very long time. So this is Redtarget wishing everybody a Merry Christmas, and I hope to have you a video before the end of the year. A New Year's celebration video on New Year's Eve. And hopefully I can have that done and ready by the time it comes around. And thank you for watching, and if you enjoy any of it, leave a like, and if you feel even better, subscribe, and we'll keep doing this thing. And talk at you later.